Golden State Warriors are on their way to a fourth consecutive NBA final. This crowd is stunned. The 65-win Rockets are knocked off. The #1 team of the NBA this year with their home record of, which actually was tied for the best in the NBA with Toronto at 34-7. Did the job at home in the playoffs with only 2 losses coming into tonight. But the Warriors, after the poor start, very similar to what happened in Game 6, where they were down by 17, they were down by 15 in this one in the first half. Again, the tremendous third quarter, and that led them to the victory. They just took over, and again, James Harden did not come up big in a final game or an elimination game.
You'll look at the numbers tomorrow and say, oh my goodness, he had 32. It took 29 shots to get to him, but it wasn't one of those, as we were saying, legacy games that was needed for him. They got off to the quick start, but that's what the champs do. They find a way and figure it out, and we saw that defensively, and then they just started making threes, Chris.
And speaking of the stat sheet, you're not going to see or hear a lot about Draymond Green's presence in this game. He did everything, rebounding, taking away the pick and roll, keeping his team in the game. He led this team in the series in assists, rebounding, block shots, such a big part. And again, the way Curry goes is the way this team goes.
Third quarter, Golden State outscored Houston 33-15, and at one point, Rockets missed 27 straight three-pointers. Let's go to David and Steph Curry.
Steph, your coach said at the end of the first quarter it was one of the worst quarters he's ever seen your team play, and you're down big at the half. What was said and done in that locker room to get you guys back on track?
Not a lot, actually. It was a calmness about the locker room, knowing how bad we played. We still had a shot down 10. And if we just locked in again on our keys, that's been the theme of the whole series. When we don't do it, we see how great they are as a team. And if we lock in, we show how great we are. And the second half was unbelievable. This atmosphere was crazy. Game 7, man. Happy to be back in the finals.
It's always been about the third quarter for your team this season and really the last couple of seasons. But what got you going particularly tonight?
Basketball is a 48-minute game, and no matter how bad the first half was, no matter how bad we played, and myself missing shots, there's always time to turn it around. So you don't want to always be in that situation, but third quarter you come out rejuvenated. It's what you work hard for. Thank God for health and for the ability to come out here and just enjoy the moment, and good things happen.
Fourth time. Cleveland again. You know what's at the other side. You know the man that's on the other side. I know you just won this, but that matchup, what do you think, and what will be the keys in that one?
I don't even know.
I know.
I haven't really wrapped my mind around it because the way this series gone, it's been such a hard fight to even have a chance to say we're in the final. So we'll have a quick 48-hour turnaround. We obviously know what LeBron's capable of. It's a new team over there, so the other guys, we got to lock in on their tendencies, but we'll worry about that when we get home. It's going to be fun.
Let me ask you this in closing. What are you proudest of about winning this game on the road tonight?
This is a situation we've never been in before. This team are the championship team of old, so to win a Game 7 on the road, keep our composure for the whole series. We even had a moment in the first half where guys were kind of starting to feel get a little edgy, and I like that, but we had to reel it back into being productive on the floor. All that all those hurdles and obstacles, we got over them. So it's an unbelievable feeling, man. Winning a championship is hard, so this is a testament to that.
Steph, thanks for your time. Congratulations. Back to you, Marv.
All right, Steph Curry at 27. Klay Thompson.